Good day, guys. Morning, evening, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I just ruined the surprise. Let's see, we got a rear rack there, seat, front rack and bumper with the light bar. Yep, she's all torn apart. It hasn't been running right. So I decided to tear it down. And while I've got it down, fix it. And do some minor things. The fenders are put up in the shed over there, over yonder. It really wasn't that hard to take apart. And actually, it'll start, but it won't run long. I'll just try to see if I can get y'all set up where y'all can watch what I'm talking about. Now keep in mind I'm having to kickstart it because the battery's not hooked up. And then it just dies. That's really the issue, is it's not staying running. And then it just dies. So the little minor things I'll be doing, that rear rack's already painted. I'll be sanding this down and painting it. And I'm going to try to paint some pieces on this. Take them off and then paint them. I know this little piece for the front rack, I will take that off and paint it. And really just give this back end right here a good touch up. Because you can see it's got surface rust right there. I still haven't really cleaned it up from all the mud off of it. But you can see there's some rust. So what I plan on doing is just cleaning it up and painting it. The Walmart bag, that's the electrical. I just got taped up because I kind of washed it off a little bit yesterday. Because it still had quite a bit of mud on it. Rebuilt rear end. Carburetor's been rebuilt on it. And yeah, that's really it. The furthest I've actually had a four-wheeler taken apart. Because on the red one, all we done to it was rebuilt the rear end. And this one, I've got the racks off of it, and the plastics, everything. I've had, which I can't really say, or this is a four-wheeler, only four-wheeler I've had taken down. Now, lawnmowers, on the other hand, I've had those down several times and taken apart. Yeah, that's about it. Just thinking about doing touch-up paint on everything, like these little, whatever you want to call those. They need to be taken off and painted. And I've thought about taking the shocks and springs off and painting that. Just because where it don't look nasty all the time. The main thing I was wanting to take off was that front bumper and rack to get that painted where it look better. And I'm still haven't decided if I want to paint these a different color. You'll have to wait and find out on that one, because I really don't know at this moment. Really, to take the front end off, it's several bolts and 3 little plugs for the lights. That's all it is for the front end, is just bolts and 3 wires. But for the back end, you've got to undo all the wiring, because that sits down in the plastics, and you can't get the plastics off unless you undo the wiring. So probably the next time y'all see this, it might be a whole nother machine. It might look a lot different, or I might just do a little update as I go and maybe put all that into one video. Just have a little, or not a little, a big update, where this is kind of a smaller one, actually pretty big for me. But I'll possibly just take video of every little bit I do after I get it done and put it back on and update a little bit, and just have that in one big video. Since the last video on this, I believe, because I don't think I made a video on it, I got all the new vent lines run, as you can see here. I've got them all run through the machine, or the ones that need to be replaced. What I didn't do was the front differential vent, the carburetor vent, and the vent for the rear diff on that side. That's the 3 I didn't do, because they weren't deteriorated like the rest of them. But that's it for now, and I'll come back whenever I get it all finished up. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Have a good day, night, whatever.